What's going on, Show Nation? It's a movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video we are going to debut the new Nolan Ryan card. So I picked him up, I think for around 230k stubs, something like that, and the question is going to be, can he be utilized in a ranked seasons game? 125 on both sides. 4-seam fastball does have the outlier, the 12-6 curve, the circle change, and the sinker. Now the sinker, it only has 81 control, it only has 81 break. In comparison to 99 control on the 4-seam fastball, 91 on the curveball, 66 only on the circle change. That circle change is a little bit more difficult to use with pinpoint as well. He does have 99 break on the fastball for whatever that's worth, 99 on the 12-6. We're gonna play on legend, and I think that might be the way that you want to use this card. It's just I'm trying to think of how I'm going to tunnel the different pitches, because there's only a 4-seam, a 12-6, a circle change, and a sinker. I'm a little bit nervous about that, to be honest with you, but we're gonna go ahead and give him a shot. As far as our lineup goes, we're gonna go Chipper Jones, we're gonna go with my cap, Mookie Betts, Eddie Murray, Vlad Sr., Trout, and we're gonna go Harper and left. Now I do have the Joe Morgan card as well. I'm not sure where he's at. He might be on my bench right now. I do have this Joe Morgan card as well, so he will not be debuted in this video, but I do have the card, so be on the lookout for that. And I also played 2 games today off recording with my other controller, and so I got a brand new controller today. I went and traded in my other one to GameStop. Got this one. I always get the warranty plan, so it's actually a really good thing to do if you go through a lot of controllers. You still start to feel like you get that like stick drift, and so I'm really hoping that this new controller can help me on offense, because you really need that like good fluid controller to be able to line up the PCI correctly. So I'm hoping that will help in this game. But one thing I'm going to say in this video, and I'll say it in the Joe Morgan video that we have coming out soon, is I'm going to start a new series, because once I get Larry Walker, that is the only card that I don't have in the entire game. So coming soon, what we're going to do, like episode 0 will probably be like the computer generated team, but you can start to put down in the comment section below what I'm going to have the comment section do for every video. Is you're just going to pick my team. So I have every card. If there's a card that you want to see at a position, just put, for example, like third base Chipper Jones. You could do any card that you want, because I have all the cards. So I'm going to have the comment section just pick my team moving forward, and then our goal will be to put out a gameplay every single day using the comment section team. So you'll be able to get involved by offering up what team that, or what player you want to see. If you want to do the entire lineup, that's fine. A couple positions, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. If we don't get enough people to submit, just go ahead and submit. But if we don't get enough people to submit, I'll just like throw something together or what have you. But just know that's gonna be coming out soon. But today is Nolan Ryan, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. All right, so we have found our opponent for this one. He's 134 and 105. We're 220 and 120, so we're exactly 100 games over 500. He's pitching Kevin Gausman, which is very interesting. I do not believe I've ever seen Kevin Gausman before, so this should be an interesting game to say the least. We've got the new Cincinnati Reds uniforms on that you get from, I believe, the 5th inning program. So let's go ahead and get after it with Nolan. Start him off that heater at 102, and we are playing on legend as well, because I am the home team. The controller already feels like a lot better on the right stick. All right, let's try this sinker on the inside. He's gonna hit that to center field. Trouty's gonna be under that for the easy catch to start off the game. So I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna tunnel it. I think like the most effective tunnel is probably going to be a lot of low fastballs and then that circle change. So we're gonna try that circle change right there. We can mix in this sinker off the dish on the inside to righties. Kind of use that. He's gonna hit that for a base hit. Man, our cap almost made a spectacular play right there. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with that. But yeah, that sinker is not very good. It's more like a 4-seam, a 12-6, and a circle change, because at least on the fastball, that is super fast at 102, and then we can kind of use the circle change like below the zone Look, he was way out in front of that. He was way out in front of that. Unfortunately, he's gonna get to second base, but that was a tough swing. Let's see how the curveball is. Let's go below the zone. He didn't bite on that. So I guess the curveball, we can use the tunnel a little bit with like the high fastball. Let's see if that gets by him. It pretty much did. I mean, it didn't, but like that was some bad contact. So what you're looking at is we're gonna tunnel the fastball up and low, and if we're going to throw the circle change like below the zone, hopefully they think it's a fastball that's gonna be low, and he's got to really start that swing early. We're not covering the bag. We would have been able to back pick him there, but we weren't covering the bag. I guess we try to get a sinker like out over here. That caught a lot of the zone there. All right, let's try the 12-6 below the zone. All right, we're gonna strike him out. So the one thing we do have going for us with all this is at least we have like 125 on the H/9 and K/9. We also have a ton of stamina as well. So that's basically what you got to think about with the tunnel. That fastball, it's gonna tunnel up. That curveball is gonna look like it's a fastball up, but then it's gonna break down, and that circle change is gonna look like a fastball low, and then it's gonna go below the zone. Now I'm really hoping that my controller will help out. Facing Kevin Gossman should be interesting too, but I'm hoping that controller can give me a little bit more precise movement with where I want the right stick, because about every month or so my controller, it's the end of its life. Like the X button gets hit too hardly. You guys can always see, and gals, you can always see I move, see like right off the bat. I just knew my controller was getting bad, because it's like we go yard there with Chad to start off the game. I just know that it just gets like it doesn't, if you move it around and it's not like real stable, or even my right stick on some of these pitches feels so much, it doesn't feel as good. But like, you need that precision with your controller. It's something that I really recommend if you play this game a lot, that I recommend that you get that protection plan at GameStop. You can even take it back if it hasn't even been that long, and they won't even charge you more. Or what they do is they charge me like about $15 to $20, and I get a brand new one. And I think the red one's like a little bit more expensive. Like I've had a couple of the white ones. I had a black one, and now this is the first time I've had the red one. So I do think it's worth it. Wow, that was a weird swing there. Why would you use Kevin Gossman? It's kind of beyond me. I honestly have never seen him. Looks like he pitches from the stretch. I don't even know what pitches he has. I'm gonna check real quick. He's got a fastball, a splitter, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Is his splitter really good IRL? I know he's like had like a really good season. He's on my fantasy team. Oh man, I could have crushed that. It's not feeling very fast. I faced Jacob deGrom a couple times today on Legend, and it's like you really got to gear up for that fastball. Sometimes Legend can just not even be that much fun to play because you strike out a lot. Okay, we crushed that. I really hope that he doesn't quit. But yeah, you can see the value of a new controller. Like, you're just gonna be on it more, and like when it starts like messing around or vibrating, or if you like move it, I don't play with the vibration on. What I mean more is like when you have the stick like up like this, it is kind of moving around a little bit, but you want to check. You want to be able to make a nice fluid circle, be able to make those nice small movements. It's definitely worth it to get like a newer controller that's going to be precise when you move it. Even if it's just like a placebo effect in your mind, like it's definitely worth it to have, in my opinion. All right, so we got a 2-0 lead early. That's going to help for Nolan Ryan. It really is. I cannot wait to get all the cards in the game, though. It's going to be crazy to have all the cards in the game. I've never done that before in any time in Dynasty. I always sold off my other ones. So I did pick up Joe Morgan, and I picked up Nolan Ryan today. And I'm still not even... I've had Vlad for a little while, but I'm still not really even close to finishing up to get that other one. So I'll be able to sell that one. And the Larry Walker... I just haven't bought that because I figure I'm going to get the wins and I'll just get it that way. I got the Kenley Jansen from completing the BR program, and then I just bought the Bryce Harper for $370K. He's gone down a little bit, but some of those cards like aren't dropping, and Kenley might be the best reliever in the entire game too. So I don't know what he's going to drop to. All right, so we've got a couple of those high fastballs, and now let's just go ahead and throw this curveball. So it should look a lot like a fastball, and then it just drops in there for a strike. That's good right there. He's actually put better swings on the sinker than I think anything else. We're gonna try a sinker inside here. That's, I guess, another pitch that we can tunnel with the fastball. We can just put that fastball or that sinker on the inside. And it doesn't have that good of break. It doesn't have that good of speed. I mean, it's a 90. It's still like a hard sinker, but like you really want that sinker slider movement. Please, please do not quit. Oh my God, he's gonna quit. Please do not quit, because I'm trying to show Nolan Ryan in this game. Please don't quit. I almost want to message him, but he's on Xbox, and be like, dude, don't quit, please, please, because he'll lose all the stamina. If he does quit here in a moment, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna debut Joe Morgan. But I really, really hope that he doesn't quit. I'm so nervous right now. I'm gonna hit cancel. I really feel like he's gonna quit though. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate for Nolan Ryan. But he did get us a win, so we're one win closer to getting what we need to do. We'll just go ahead and we'll just debut Joe Morgan in this video as well, because hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, if he quits, like, we came out on fire and smashed the ball. I don't know why you would use Kevin Gossman either, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and put Joe Morgan into the game, and we'll hit Joe. I guess we could hit Joe down here, up in the leadoff spot. We kind of got our lefties a little bit like that. Maybe we'll move Kyle Schwarber up, because I like to have my lefties like a lot of separation. If I'm going to use lefties, you know I don't like to use lefties, and if I'm going to use them, I want them to have like a lot of separation, so that someone can't bring in Soto or Chapman and we just get like 2 automatic outs later in the game. I do not like using left-handed hitters, but we're going to use Joe Morgan. Let's talk a little bit about Joe Morgan. 118, 102, 102, 74. So ideally you want to face a righty. He's gonna have some more power. He's got the 92 fielding as well, the 93 speed. Paralleled up, that's gonna be up at a 98. He does have good contact from both sides as well. I don't like his lack of arm strength. There's a lot of things on the card that I'm not a fan of. First of all, lack of power versus left. I'm not a fan of having low arm strength for the double plays. Like, I love having a lot of arm strength at second base. And then also the lack of speed. I mean, when you start comparing him to somebody like Jackie Robinson's card, Jackie's got him in that regard, you know what I mean? And even like Soriano I like using. The one thing though about this card is at least it has like a decent amount of contact, and he's also 5'7", so he's pretty short. He's got kind of a funky swing too. If you've never seen it before, you're about to see it in this gameplay. But let's go ahead and we'll just give it a shot. Sorry that the person quit. Like, I really don't know what to do in that regard if they just quit. I'm trying to think of who I could use for a pitcher that maybe you haven't seen. This is one of my least favorite cards in the game, so we're not going to use him. I felt like using Ohtani because we used Lance Lynn in yesterday's video, and it just... No. You know, I like using this card, but I don't at the same time. Like, it's... I just don't know. Let's see. Let's put Cliff Lee in there so he gets some more energy back, I suppose. And then Nolan Ryan. I don't know. He was kind of interesting to use. I felt like we ran into a player that wasn't very good, but he was kind of interesting to use. But that's how you would want to use him. I just prefer the sinker and the cutter and all that mix. I have a full Jacob deGrom. Man. I got Corbin Burns, who's absolutely amazing. But, what do I feel like using? I don't know why I felt like using Ohtani. I don't know why. His hitting's so overrated. Like, you just don't need it. But he doesn't have the energy back. Maybe I'll try to get some of his energy back. And I'll take out Corbin Burns for now, and I'm gonna put in Cliff Lee so he can start building his energy back, since Corbin has his. And I guess I'll just throw like Jacob deGrom. I mean, I have given Jacob deGrom a lot of gruff because I'm not a big believer in using Jacob deGrom, but I'll show you in this video, I guess, you know, how to use him a little bit. But yeah, I'm not a big believer in Jacob deGrom. Just, it's not that, it's really just like, I don't like to like, it's so much easier to tunnel with the sinkers and the cutters. They're just way tougher pitches to square up. It's just tougher when that sinker's breaking in on the inside. I don't really even care what the per nines are, but I figure we'll use Jacob deGrom. He's a little bit tougher on Legend. My problem with versus him was maybe my controller, and also like you cannot chase the off speed. So like you got to stay like committed to the fastball, but you just can't chase the off speed. That's the one thing that you just can't do, because if you lay off the off speed, right, it's going to be really, really hard to pitch, because you're going to have to dot the off speed, and that's just like easier said than done. It just is. Like dotting a changeup is just where do you even place it so it dots? Like, okay, that person backed out. Anyways, I'll see you once we get a game. All right, so we found another game. Looks like we're going up against Jacob deGrom. I have no idea if this person's gonna friendly quit as well, because even before that Nolan Ryan game, I was getting a couple of friendly quit requests, and sometimes it's better just to take that request than to like you know, have them play the game. I might just play the game though, because it's getting kind of late when I'm recording this as is. I just want to get this game in. So he's got the Notre Dame jerseys, 90 and 56 on the year, and again that's a pretty good record. Like anybody that's about winning two times to when they lose once, they're gonna be a tough competitor. We saw the person in the first game that's like 130 and 100, almost around 500, a little bit over. Those games tend to be a lot easier, and they roll out with somebody like Kevin Gossman that really just does not make a lot of sense. There's not going to be a lot of people recommending to use Gossman. Nothing against Gossman. So it looks like this guy's going to go to the friendly quit. We just got to play this one, and it's going to be even tougher now that we have said no to the friendly quit, because now he's going to take every at bat, like way tougher. So we're going to have to beast in this one. Pressure's on. He's coming out with a bunt out the bat. What happened there? I don't even know what happened there. Did that go foul? Don't like to see the bunt like off the bat. I mean, you kind of do, because it means they probably can't hit, but it's also kind of like, what is that? So we're seeing some bunt dancing as well. This is what I mean by like not accepting the friendly quit, but I just don't have time to keep trying to find a game. Going after him with that fastball, and that Wander Franco's up. Let's start off with the changeup, like low and away. See what I mean? That's how it's like tough to dot that. Like I felt like I put it mostly in the zone, trying to throw it on that corner for a strike, but it's just tough to figure out how the changeup is gonna break. So that's like that's the worst thing you can do against the deGrom right there. That's the worst thing. If you're just gonna chase on that stuff, like it's not good. But you have to gear up so much for the fastball on Legend, because he's got that outlier fastball that it makes it really tough. So he's gonna pop that one up. We're gonna have the same issues trying to hit him, but again, if you can't, like if you can just stick to your game plan and do what you have to do, it's gonna make it a lot easier as far as hitting the ground. Like just laying off that off speed and then seeking out that fastball. At least when you seek out the fastball, you can kind of get the PCI on it with muscle memory, because it's not gonna break like how a sinker is gonna break. Okay, that is a pitch you gotta smash out, but again, he's too early. He's sitting on the fastball. So let's see what kind of swing he gets on the fastball here. That's just a dot right there. Let's go ahead and throw this curveball below the zone. He probably lays off it, but you gotta always like try to throw your waist pitch. I'm not really sure how he got that good at contact on that. Let's go to the changeup low. I mean, eventually he's gonna lay off one of these, but man, that's a gift right there. It's so hard to check swing in this game, in my opinion. He just got one, so it's like that was just a straight take all the way. Let's see if we can dot a changeup. This is just like, if we can dot the changeup, we'll be cash. All right, that works. That wasn't a strikeout, but that was a weakly hit ball. So we're going to be able to take advantage of that and get the out. So it is going to be good for Joe Morgan, though, that we are facing a right-handed player. And it actually is pretty cool that we got those Reds jerseys, too. I don't know if they do that. Maybe they do that, and I've never noticed that. Like, they put the Reds jerseys in because it's Joe Morgan. I actually swung there on that slider. So we're going to try to take away this up and in fastball as best we can, because that's going to be the toughest pitch. That looked like a fastball all the way. That's kind of like goes back to that Nolan Ryan thing where you're like throwing a fastball and then you tunnel it low. All right, here we go. That's a dot. I gotta crush that. I gotta crush that. I laid off because the last pitch was a changeup and I had that same trajectory. There we go. Base hit for Joe. I mean, we'll take that. It was not a good pitch. I was just trying to protect and almost like foul it off. We'll take that. Base hit for Joe Morgan. Now we got my cap up. The Trey Turner swing, that is bad. We might roll into a double play there. Joe almost beat that out. Joe was real close to beating that out. All right, here we go. Mookie Betts, only 235, but I've hit a lot of perfects. If you like the show's finest Moogie Betts from 2020, you'll really like this card. And I do like his swing. I've always liked his swing myself, so you will like it. Once if you haven't unlocked it. There's a bad swing there. We got to get around on that fastball. Oh, we got to get around that fastball. He's got Matt Olson at first. Any of these people can beat me. They got a good record. They'll go with that friendly quit before the game, but like all their cards, like my cards are good. I don't know if that's how they try to friendly quit. I don't know if they think I'm gonna win the game. I'm not even that good. I'm just okay. So there's really no need to do that. But with like the amount of like good cards you can get in this game, like every team's kind of even. All right, 3-0. I guess I'm gonna look a fastball here, see if I get one. I'm gonna be ripping. I think he's gonna throw another fastball here. I said I was on. Those pitches were both could have been sliders. All right, 3-2. He's gone with a fastball every time. He probably could have thrown off speed in that situation and got me to chase on 3-2, because you got to protect that fastball so much. So it's like I have to almost swing on 3-2. All right, let's see what he throws. I'm not sure what he's doing. Man, we gotta hit that. We have got to hit that. That's bad right there. We've got to hit that. Now he's got Juan Soto. I'm scared. Juan Soto's so scary. You usually see him as a bench bat, not in this situation where he's just hitting cleanup and hitting 370 for this guy. Lately, I've been trying to put my changeup like below the zone with the par. Oh, that is a dangerous pitch. It's still hung up there. So I like see the par, see that circle, so I'll put it under there. Let's go even a little bit lower, because that ended up right in the zone. And that's not what I want. That's a very easy pitch to hit out for a home run. Especially if you're like looking fastball and you're just late for whatever reason. You just scoop the ball for a home run. All right, 1-2. Really haven't thrown too many curveballs. He might smash this because we're going to try to dot it. We really should throw this as a waste pitch. Got away. Did that one right into the middle. He must have thought it was a fastball or something. We're going to go inside with the slider and hopefully get him. All right, that's good that that pitch has been a weakness to him, because when that pitch is not a weakness, it's a lot tougher to throw. That sliders, I always have thought that his slider is like his best pitch in this game, because it's got a lot of control, it's got a lot of break. Throw it inside, throw it out. See if we can get him here. That's nice, that's nice. Couple of strikeouts. Striking out Castellanos. So a lot of you have been using Castellanos. You got Jake Cronenworth in this. All right, 0-1. Let's go to change up below the zone. It's kind of nice that Joe Morgan got his first hit. That pitch, the pitch he got hit on was like a slider way below zone, almost like this pitch right here. Gonna lay off that. I'm not giving him anything to hit. 2 outs, 1-2. Probably gonna. Oh my God, we did on accident. Mookie feels nice and left. I almost think he feels better in the outfield than he does at second base. It feels a little like if there's a hit up the middle, he's felt a little bit like kind of stuck in place. Like he doesn't feel like he's gonna make these plays up the middle. You know that you'll see like Soriano or Jackie make. It just doesn't feel like that. I feel like his spot's gonna be in the outfield, which kind of stinks too, because there's a lot of like amazing legendary outfielders. And plus there's Mike Trout. So like he might be a second and you just kind of say, oh, the heck with it with the defense. But I was kind of hoping for like a shortstop. Oh, that's a good swing right there. Oh, that's a good swing right there. I wish we got that out for a home run. It's a really good swing right there. All right, 1-2. And then it's so hard to hold back. My check swing is terrible. And then that changeup's just tough to hold back on. 2 strikes. Wow. I don't know how he got that good of a piece of the ball. Oh, that's tough too, because what's his name? Bichette is a really bad fielder. We hit it right at him. I've dropped Vlad Senior in the lineup, but I actually really enjoyed using this card for some reason. He's hitting 286 with 1 home run. It's all legend so far, but I've enjoyed using this card. All right, here we go. This controller is really gonna get wrecked too if I start the PCI up and in a whole bunch of times. All right, but I don't know what I said. Yeah, like the left stick's gonna get messed up. It feels better though. 2-in-1. That one's, I mean, when you set your PCI up there, you really want to hit that one out. You can't be late on it, of all things. It's tough. Tough. That pitch is so fast. All right, let's drop this slider on the outside corner. I don't know why, but just because. That's nasty right there. I think I'm going to throw a lot of pitches outside the zone because if he's going to help me out, that's going to help me out. He might be trying to lock in a little bit. First 2 innings, like, didn't go so well for him. All right, 1 and 2. Go ahead and try to change up like down here. I feel like if you, I hate when people do it, but I do feel like if you delay a little bit with the DeGrom, I'm not going to do it in this game, but he can be a little bit harder to hit because you're really trying to like time up that fastball in a way, and when you don't know when he's going to start his motion, it can be a little tougher. Mookie, can he get this? I saw like Mookie's lack of speed out there. And Trouty's in there. Actually, it was JT Realmuto. They have very similar swings. DeGrom does have a good bat and a good swing. We can't throw him anything too good here. I'm gonna try to bust this fastball by him. Our fastball confidence is really low. I'm going with another one right there. That's a really tough ball. That's a great pitch. It just feels like that fastball kind of like evaporates your bat. I don't know what it is. All right, Turner really pulls these pitches well, so I'm nervous about that, but he's gonna take that. The only pitch he's really hit well is like a changeup. Oh my goodness, that was right in the middle. Throw the curveball below. Yep. Got him. All right, we'll take that. All right, we just gotta react on this fastball. We gotta be hitting the button like right as it leaves his hand. Man, it's so hard because like I recognize it wasn't the fastball, so I tried to slow down when I was gonna hit the button. I was still like too late on that pitch. All right, 1-1. And then I saw that was a changeup too, but when I saw it, I already started swinging because I thought it was a fastball. It was tough. Man, he's not throwing a low fastball. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't feel like he's throwing many low fastballs. So every pitch that's low, I'm just gonna lay off of because I think it's gonna be a changeup. I don't feel until he starts throwing a lot more low fastballs. We just gotta lay off that. A base hit with DeGrom here would be huge, just to get somebody on base and to not give up the out here. Yeah, anything low, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take anything low. Anything low, we're gonna take it. All right, that's a good swing right there. Not too bad. We were early on. We were just a little bit above that. Good fight, DeGrom. Good fight. 1 and 2 count here. Still fighting through the 2-seam for I think like the first time. All right. We somehow had a pretty good PCI on that curveball. I actually thought that was a fastball. So anything low, we're gonna lay off it though. Small strike zone for Joe Morgan. Very, very odd swing. Dude, lay off that. It looks like it's gonna be middle cut, and then it's just on the plate. So lay off that. That was like a mistake pitch that he had. Not gonna get there. Was that Castellanos at second base? Who was his second baseman? I don't think it was Castellanos. I don't even really. Was it Wander Franco? I don't know who he has at second base. All right, he's gonna try for the bunt, which is always a good sign. He's got Franco at shortstop. He's just lost at the plate right now. Just lost. I'm gonna stick with the slider. That was the easy at bat. Very early. Let's try this low and in pitch. Did he go? He did. That was, see, he's just, you got to sit on that fastball so much. And then, like I said, you cannot chase the off speed. And it's easier said than done. It's really easier said than done. Stay fair, stay fair. Go get it. Got him by a step. Play shorter. All right, we got Soto on a strikeout. We should be really careful with Soto. Real careful with him. Especially since it's a right on left matchup and how much power he has. We don't want to give him anything good. We're not really too worried about walking him. If he just gets on base at a walk, it's okay. That's fine too. I mean, that's not even close. Like if he's gonna give us that kind of strike, that's great, you know. See, it looks like out of his hand, man, that I'm telling you on that changeup, it looks like it's gonna be a middle cut fastball, and that's just off the plate. It's off the plate. It's way off the plate, and it's a safe pitch. We just got, I think the only chance we have is we just gotta look for anything up, anything middle cut or below. We gotta really try to lay off. And I'm just saying that now, but we really gotta do that. There, we did it. We did it. We did it. Good job. Good job. That's a win for us right there. That's a win. Let's see what he does. Ah. Not on that. Not on that at all. I mean, just putting the ball in play feels like a win right now. He's got Cronenworth at second base. Cronenworth, who's also on my fantasy team, but just a card I don't see very often. All right, let's try to hit that big hole at second base. Good take, good take. All right, we are the home team in this. Taking his time. Yep, good take, good take, good take. Anything center cut, we're letting go. We want something high. That's all right. That was a goofy pitch. I caught the zone somehow. 2-1. Good take, good take. 3-1. Get somebody on. We can really take all the way. Yeah, I was just taking all the way. So he does 3-2. He goes fastball 3-2. He tried to attack us last time, so he'll do that again. He did it again. It wasn't the worst swing in the world, but it wasn't a great swing. If we had gotten a PCI just a hair over, they'd probably give us that home run, but they're not going to give it to us on that. You know what I mean? They're not going to give us that. All right, well, I felt like that was a good at bat though. It was one of our better at bats. Let's go. Good take, good take. Center cut or below. We're just taking it until he starts like dotting fastballs low, which I just don't think he's gonna do, but that's what you're gonna need to do. Okay, I just saw that one. I knew that was a fastball. I don't know how I missed that too. I thought I had a great swing on that. I saw that one really well too, honestly. All right, 2-2. He's probably gonna go he's got to try to get us a chase, but we got to be ready. He did, man. That thing stayed up too, but it was still below the zone. I thought he might be feeling froggy and go for that fastball. Gave it our best shot. 2-2. I just had a bend on it, man. This is tough, but we're making progress. We're gonna get them. We just gotta really hold it down on this side. But this is what this is kind of like what Legend is, and this is what it makes it not as fun. Honestly, it's like it's too easy to pitch. It's too hard to hit. And there's some people though it's not. There's some people I play there like in the top 50 where they just put up like 11 runs like it's nothing, and it's just it's ridiculous. But for like most of us, I gotta say it is a little bit too hard. It's too hard to hit. I don't know what it could be to fix it, but it does make it like I prefer right now in this year's game to play on like Hall of Fame. That's probably like, well, I like to play on like Hall of Fame and All-Star. And it pains me to say that, but I'm just being honest with you. Like if I was playing like versus a friend or something, I'd be like, let's put it on Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? I don't want to play on Legend. just it's so tough to hit. I mean, it's fun to pitch on Legend, but it's not as fun to hit. I feel like you can just get away with a lot more pitches on Legend that you couldn't on other difficulties. But then again, like I said, there are people that like they have no problem hitting on this. So it's one of those things like you just gotta practice like crazy and crazy and crazy, and then on top of that you gotta have like really good reaction time. But it's not easy. He's way behind that pitch. All right, let's go up and away. Let's try this change up like in here. We gotta get this thing off the zone. That's a good take. Might have like caught him off guard. Slider below. Change up below. I'm surprised he fouled that off. All right, he took that. I think we can dot this. He's either gonna hit a home run or we're gonna dot it for strike 3. Okay, he was just laid on it and fought it off. So that wasn't good contact by any stretch of the imagination. 5 shutout innings for DeGrom too. My DeGrom is not like parallel 5 or anything too. I think he's like parallel 1. All right, Mike Trout had our best swing of the game. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but he nearly hit a home run. I don't even know where to start this PCI right now. Like I want to start up and in, but I don't feel like he's throwing a lot of pitches up and in. Maybe he starts now, but I don't know. I just feel like he's throwing like more pitches like that. You know, we could always take a look at that. I gotta let that go. I gotta let that go. All right, 1 and 2. It's got to be like off speed below the zone. Yeah, it was. All right, 2 and 2. I mean, he's got pitches to work with. He does not have to throw a strike whatsoever. Oh, I went up after it. It was obviously a ball. I'm just gonna go back to up and in. Good take. Anything middle or below, we gotta take. He's been hitting that spot a lot too. He hit that spot a couple times versus the chipper. 2-0 count. I wanted to go after that. See, that's what I mean. See, that's a pitch where like a Legend just bails you out. Like that pitch should have been crushed. That's not like a good pitch, you know what I mean? Just there's not enough time to react. Probably is, but it's tough. All right, we drew a walk. Nicely done. Yeah, that's a base hit. All right, base hit and a walk. We got Eddie Murray up. Let's be super selective, I suppose. Might as well be selective if we can't even hit these pitches that are in the zone that well. You know what I mean? All right, 3-0 quickly. He's got. I wonder if it's gonna be the fastball right here. I knew it, man. All right, again. Oh, how early do I need to start this swing? It's so hard. Like it's difficult not to get upset about that. Just because like I've really got to start early. I know I can hit it, but it's like, man, I got to start that early. I'm taking him out right now. I'm taking him out. We got 2 people on. Like if we can hit a 3-run home run, we might win the game. So we might as well at least try to get something before we hit extra innings and we got a full bullpen. Just see if we can get something done. I don't know why he's trying to pick off because I'm not leading off. 1-0. Just catch up to this fastball. 1-1. 2-1. We're doing a good job leading off the off speed, but that's affecting our ability to hit the fastball. And then we got one in our PCI, but we got a little bit above that. It's just tough. Just keep battling, keep battling. If we can at least get to the 9th and shut them down, we'll get into extra innings, and then you know, we'll at least have the runner on second. That's pretty much where my mindset is at this point in this game. Let's go sink on the inside. All right, he's going with the bunt with JT Realmuto, so you can see how this game is going offensively for both clubs. 0-2. He's put his best swings of the game with JT. He hit one off the wall for a double, and then he hit that pitch. Just making contact at this point feels like it's a win. I'm gonna go back and look at the footage too, and I'm gonna be like, wow, it's probably so easy to hit that fastball. All right, let's put him away on his slider. Kennedy's just got every single pitch. I don't know why he flailed so bad at that pitch either. Like, what did you possibly think that was gonna be? This is gonna be close because Turner's got speed. Oh, that's a big play, bro. Because the base runner is so valuable right now. What if Joe just goes yard? I don't know where he's going with these pitches. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It looks like he's in the middle every time. Could be 2-0, but I'm not patient. I just try to fight it off again. Not in time to get the hit, but the throw was in time. And that was a pitch below the zone also. All right, so those pitches were not even close. So we've got to take note of that. Might have to go into like 2-strike mode. You know what I'm saying? Where we're swinging at 2 strikes, because we gotta at least try to work a walk. And then when he gets behind in the count, that's one that you hate to take. But when you get behind in the count, or when he gets behind the count, he goes that fastball. He did it there twice, even there at 2-0. He's probably gonna do it here. He's got one waste pitch. We'll see what happens. He went with the fastball, I guess fastball. I just barely missed it. And there's no controller to blame on that one. That's just me missing it. All right, we'll stick to the game plan. Just need a couple of pitches that aren't strikes off the start. That's perfect. So this will probably be like what, like the changeup low. All right, he went with the fastball. He's like, I'm not messing around. I'm going back to the fastball because he's trying to take pitches. See where he goes. Like, hold back. I never get a check swing. I just hit the buttons way too hard. 1 and 2. That's a terrible thing though. Just fighting it off. I thought he might go to that pitch, and apparently he did. In the 6, nobody's doing anything. He might get selected. That was the first time he's been real selective with Wander this whole game. He swung at that. Two and 1 count. We gotta go to the sinker on the outside. Please don't hit that for a home run. Oh my god. He's just trying to take him on a dot a cutter low and in. He didn't swing at that. Also. I'm gonna try to throw. I'm gonna throw a change up below the zone. See if I can just get him to swing at this. That's a good take. That's a good take. I didn't want to give him something that he could really hit. I was hoping for a swing first pitch and a double play. Try to sinker on the inside. That's a fantastic pitch. I'm gonna go back to it because that's a ball anyways. I just was staring at it. All right, we gotta be real careful here. Kenley's low on energy also. Perfect. I'm not sure why he keeps swinging at that. Just because I haven't really been throwing it inside and dotting it to lefties. So you'd think like, what does he think that pitch is? Like a sinker that's gonna stay there, or just like it's gonna hit the zone and it breaks late? I'm not really sure. Laid off that. Now we got one more waist pitch, so we're gonna go change that way low. It gets away from Schwarber. Oh, Schwarby. That could end up being a big mistake. Now 100% we're not throwing him a strike. No way. First base open. He still swung at it and somehow hit it. I picked the wrong pitch, so I'm gonna try to pick off. Make it look like I'm picking off, but just picked the wrong pitch. It's because our stamina is probably so low that he's able to like make contact with that. Eventually I was hoping he'd miss it, but he ended up putting it in play. Gets the runner ahead. Now he's tried to pull out some bunts with some random people. All right, he has really tried to do that. We need to get this out like right here. And I'm gonna use Rich Gossett to try and do this, just because we'll have our other pitchers later. But I would not be surprised if he tries the bunt, even with 2 outs and everything. I would not be surprised. All right, Cap's right there. Glad he was the one that got hit too. Just get out of that. Look how valuable a walk was in that inning though. The DeGrom's at 93 pitches through 7. I mean, we've been doing our job. So there's a slider. Here's a changeup. Should be a changeup below the zone. Might be a fastball. Fastball out. All right, this I feel like is definitely going to be a fastball. We just got to put the PCI on it and hit it. Let's be ready and early. I really do not know how we are late on that, but I don't know how we're missing that. Like that, I don't know if it's too fast or what. Like I mean, I should have taken that pitch. We might be there. Oh, we got a gift. That's why I don't like Wander at shortstop very much. I really don't. Because he just doesn't feel like, I wonder if he has him at gold or what. That is, I mean, Chipper Jones is not fast. All right, 1-on-1. He went to the fastball again. Good take. 2-2. Probably a fastball. He's thinking. I wanted to golf that thing out if it did hit the zone. Sorby's got to walk. He's got to be getting tired. Let that go, man. Let that go. Good stuff. It's got to be a fastball. Let's turn on this fastball. Yep. Dude, it looks like it's going to hit the zone and it just does not. Oh, I can't believe he went with that pitch in that situation. I'm sorry. It looks like it's going to hit the zone and it just doesn't. I'm trying to golf one of those out because my timing's perfect. Will he go with another fastball? He's mixing it up just enough. Again, man, stop. Every single obstacle we cannot swing at. It's so hard not to, though. There we go. There we go. Come on, don't miss this fastball. Don't miss this fastball. Come on. Don't miss it. Still late. Still late. Gotta swing earlier. I can't, for whatever this game, I cannot swing early enough. I know it's coming. You see me break it down. I don't know. how I needed. What I'm gonna try to do is try to swing too early next time on one of these. All right, he's got 2 lefties in a row coming up right here. I really should go to one of my lefties, but we're just gonna let it ride. All right.
That counts 1-1.
That's nice. That's nice. Stick it out there. Now he's got Olsen coming up. I mean, that is not the pitch you want to be taking. We got extremely lucky that he took that pitch for whatever reason.
Oh, that's too high.
Took that pitch too. I'm not sure how that didn't hit for a strike, because if you look what we placed, we had a perfect pitch and barely off. He bailed us out on that pitch too. That was a very hittable pitch. But I think at this point, like, we're both a little bit psyched out. You know, we've gone through 8 innings. No one's doing anything. All right, he's had his best swings of the game with JT. Best swings of the game. So we're probably going to try to pitch around JT. He's only hitting 217 with him. But, all right, nice. And then let's go change up. It's going to look like that fastball. That was a swing, so sometimes I just don't understand how they get away with that. Okay. Just because I'm so bad at getting away with check swings. If anyone knows how to check swing better, let me know. All right. See if Eddie can get it done. Definitely taking the first pitch. I mean, it could be right down the middle of the plate. We got to take it. Got to take it. We got to try to get somebody on here. Some way, somehow. It's all right. It's not like we want that pitch anyways. Oh, he came out on the attack. Now we're in trouble. But all right, here we go. Wow, Eddie Murray. I talked about him in my tier list review, and this is what he does. This is the type of stuff I'm telling you that he does. 2 strikes, just a double to the left side when you need it most. That is the most Eddie Murray hit I've ever seen. Just when you need it the most. That is what we needed. And then David Ortiz off the bench on the low slider. I'm just going to say too, I really thought about going 3 there with David Ortiz. That's a huge hit, man. Floodgates could open here. Joe Morgan. Fastball in the first pitch. We haven't seen that often. Oh, dude, like, it's not helping starting here because he's not throwing any pitches right there. We just got to put this thing in play. Just got to put this thing in play. That's a good try. Good try. Still late on it. Still late on it. Oh, it's tough. All right, we need one more hit. One more hit, we pretty much win because 2 runs is going to be a lot. It's a pretty good swing right there. I read fastball like immediately and swung immediately, and I still was late. It's crazy. I almost think you gotta swing before he lets go of the ball. I'm not even joking. Come on, Mookie. I'm planning to swing before he lets go of the ball. Tell you that right now. I'm still late. This is crazy. I'm not even gonna worry about the PCI. I'm literally gonna watch the ball and try to just use my eyes. And I might have been early on that though. I might have been early, but we scratched across one. We couldn't even touch the ball the rest of the time. We're going to Alex Reyes. Going to Alex Reyes, no doubt about that. Because he should be very difficult for him to hit. He's gonna get a pinch hitter here. Probably David Ortiz. I don't know who he has at first. I don't know if he has Chipper Jones or anything like that actually. So he might not have the Life Series collection done. Maybe it's like Prince Fielder. All right, Devers makes sense. All right, we'll start off with the sinker out here. That's a good dot to start it. Just got to finish this. 3 more outs. It's a good take. That's a dot. Now he's probably going to swing through this slider. I don't know. That's tough that he gave him. I don't know how people do it. I must hit the button way too hard. Takes the change up. I'm giving him a fastball. If he hits it out, he hits it out. All right. It stayed up. It was actually probably better than where I tried to spot it, staying up like that. 2 more outs. Trey Turner. He could definitely bunt. I'm going infield in. I'm definitely going infield in. Definitely going infield in. If he hits a bloop, he hits a bloop. But let's try to take away that bunt. Take. I'm gonna attack the zone because he's still late on it anyways. And now it's throwing like way in the dirt. I don't know how he did not go. I'm serious. I gotta say, like, what? It looked like he went to me and then they said he did not. I've got to throw this for a strike. Let's throw a sinker up and away. That's a weird pitch. Good weird pitch. You know, he was not looking for something like that. Right up the middle. Joe can't make the play. I just like challenged him. I'm lucky he didn't hit that over the fence. I'm real lucky he didn't hit that over the fence. Now he's got Bichette up. He's got a huge lead for some reason. What is he doing? What in the heck was he doing? I have no idea what he was doing there at the end. What was he doing? I look over to check the runner on first, and I just see him taking step after step after step. Like he is taking this huge lead. I did not understand that at all. That was very, very strange. I mean, that was a pitcher's duel through and through. Could not hit DeGrom whatsoever. And Eddie Murray and David Ortiz, I mean, I don't even think that pitch was a strike. Finally gets it done. I mean, that was a great pitching performance by him. I could not catch up to that fastball no matter what I was trying to do. But we got it done. We held our own pitching on the other side. And that's usually one of my strengths is pitching. So you got 2 debuts in this video. Like I said, be on the lookout for the any team build. Let's go ahead and exit this post game and everything like that. So we did just hit our 40th win. So we are going to have Larry Walker. We're going to have any card that we want. Team of the month or the what have you, that drops I believe tomorrow as well. So you might be seeing this like video real late at night. We got our other World Series pack, so we'll open that real quick here. Let's open up this ball. It's a habit pack as well. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that we need here. I'll probably just take that, and who cares. And for the World Series pack though, looks like they're all I didn't even think about possibly taking somebody else that was selling for more, but yeah, we're definitely taking Larry Walker. So now at this point in time, we actually have all the cards. So yeah, this is perfect. We will have that new stuff that we have to do tomorrow, but like I said, like now we have every card that makes me happy. It makes me happy. That's my goal this year, is to collect all of them, even like this crazy Mike Schmidt card, and all that stuff. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. You know, build my team. Episode 1, it might be a computer build with like all the, I mean, like the computer can choose any cards at once. I might do that for the first time. If you want to get every card too, I'm telling you, like flip cards. That's how I get my stuff. I put on a ton of money at the start of the year, so that was super helpful, but like I haven't since then. And all I do is flip. I flip all the time. Like, just that's how you get it done. You gotta flip. I might talk about that in that video. Yeah, hopefully we get Juan Soto as player of the month. I guess we'll see on that. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Sorry that Nolan Ryan debut went how it went, but be sure to check out the video at the end of this, or check out a video at the end of this. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like if you've been around the block, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then.